What's poppin', Silverback Nation? It's Saturday, January 13th, and you are in the jungle. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the jungle. Congratulations on your decision to sit at the popular lunch table. We are the fastest growing sports betting community in the Western Hemisphere. Although we've been on a cold streak, last night we were 1-3. Let's talk about it. Kobe White hit for us in the first half. Brandon Miller got hurt beginning of the second quarter, so that's a loss. Jalen Dern finished 2 rebounds shy of a double-double. And some of you guys hit Scotty Barnes. I had him for 20-plus points, ended with 19. His normal line was 18.5. So some of you guys hit that. Congratulations. Some of you guys messaged me, went 2-2. I went 1-3. The fortunate thing is we've been so far up and ahead on the season that we're still really in the black. We have 132 wins, 101 losses. We're up 13.86 units. We have some very interesting lines today. I've been reading lines for 2-3 hours straight, and it's really interesting. Like Kyrie Irving, I know Luka's out, but 32.5 is high. Julius Randle, line 30.5, never seen that before. Open up at 32.5, public bet it down. We have Jaren Jackson Jr. over 25.5, only hit that 2 times his last 15 games. Sorry, his last 10 games. Desmond Bane's out. But there's some really high lines, really interesting stuff. But you're looking to search for value. We have a lot of blowouts going on recently in the NBA. Blowouts are killing everyone's card. You know that. And we have a lot of back-to-backs. So what I did is I stayed away from the back-to-backs today. Paolo Banchero's point line is 28.5 right now, very high for him. Very interesting, and they're in a back-to-back. So we stayed away from all the back-to-backs. I've got 3 bets I love. Let's get right to it. Pick number 1, Corey Kispert of the Wizards, that handsome son of a bitch, over 11.5 points against the Hawks. Hawks on a back-to-back. Kispert's averaging 13.5 points a game over his last 10, over in 8 of his last 10. The over-under set at 248.5. Should be a high-scoring game. Quinn Snyder will play his starters more in a back-to-back than most people do, so I expect it to be a close game. And Kispert comes off the bench for the most part, so don't be nervous if you see the first, second quarter he's not there yet. He will. He'll get his shots. He'll get his opportunities. He'll be looking great. Corey Kispert over 11.5 points for the Wizards. Pick number 2, and I know the blowout potential here. Believe me when I tell you that. I know the blowout potential. The Celtics are a 15-point favorite against the Rockets. Rockets coming off a back-to-back, a tough win against the Pistons. I don't mean that sarcastically. Pistons played everyone tough as of late, and I think they won by 2. They're up the whole game. Pistons lost by 2. But anyways, like Fred VanVleet, Sengun, all those guys played in the upper 30s minutes. I think Fred VanVleet played 40 minutes, and a lot of people around the Rockets under points today. You saw what happened with the Celtics-Bucks games this last game for the Celtics. They were humiliated. They were mortified. The starters got pulled, sat out the whole second half. They will play a lot today. You look at the lines, and regardless of what happens, they'll play at least well into the third quarter. And this guy, some people have some PTSD because he burned us the last couple times. But you got to have a short memory in this game. There's a reason that the windshield's bigger than the rearview mirror. Okay, there's positive regression, there's negative regression, and we finally have him in a line that is really advantageous for us. It's Derek White over 12.5 points, averaging 14 a game over his last 10, even though he's been down. He hasn't hit this line in 4 games. He's due for that positive regression. Should make 3 3-pointers today, is my guess. Hop on it with me. Don't be afraid of it. One of the hardest things to do in sports betting is understand that the last thing you saw isn't the only thing you saw. And Derek White over 12.5 points here, regardless of the blowout potential and regardless of how he's been playing his line, we have to take. Pick number 3. We go to Oklahoma City and Orlando, and we go Chet Holmgren over 17.5 points. Orlando off the back-to-back, averaging 20 a game on the dot over his last 10, over this an 8 of 10. Chet Holmgren should know Wendell Carter Jr. I believe he's still out. Even if he isn't, Chet Holmgren should have no problem at all. Jokic couldn't stop him. Triple J couldn't stop him. He's been handling every center there is in the game. on the offensive side of the ball. Chet Holmgren over 17.5 points. Have a great day, Silverback Nation. If there's anything you want customized for you, email me, silverbackbettingandconsulting@gmail.com. I'll show you a great ticket at the end of this video that I hit last night for someone. But we're customizing all kinds of bets, NFL and NBA. And I've got some super exciting news. The website's almost done with all kinds of different betting services we're going to be offering, but also staying with our three free bets every single day. That's what we know and love. That's our bread and butter. So I'll see you tomorrow with a little more money in your pocket.